Hey folks, I just want to show this trade quickly. This is the last example that we had on the symposium that I just finished. I just wanted to show you how this works in practice. And so we spoke about this area of supply. This is supply because it was able to remove this and move trading below these lows here. This is the origin of the move, and so now we're just about to poke into that. And I don't know if we get filled or not, but the reason the price is down here, the entry is down here, it could have been at the high of here, and we would have been filled by now. But notice how, let me zoom in a little, boom, how we had this low here, which becomes the buy zone for this area of demand. Okay, prices come down to it, but the reason we wait for prices to continue to move lower is because when prices went down here, we did not manage to do anything. We did not manage to move, or rather hold price above these highs or consume any opposing supply, of which we have a little bit of just in here. And I know that because this is where the sell zone is established. You can see this little tick up into there, pancake removed. We had this one here, okay, and then prices still managed to move lower. And so we are looking, price is seeking liquidity to drive prices high. So we're just going to wait. I'll pause and see how we get on. Okay, so price is still struggling to move beyond that. We can see here that price came down to here. We went up, didn't really do anything. We came down to here. We had a nice bullish candle. Still not enough. Price closed down here. We're getting closer to this. Still not enough. We went down here to the edge. So like the peripheral area around this micro demand here, and we managed to turn prices around, but we're still waiting to see prices move above these highs here. So for the time being, it has not yet happened. So what we want to see now is what we're actually seeing now is, I sometimes do this a lot, where you have an area here. This could be an hour. This is the open, and this is a close, and price kind of enters the hour, and it moves higher and lower and higher and lower. Every time it reaches a new high, it goes for a new low, and it kind of does that, and eventually we'll get low enough or high enough where we're able to move prices above, and then this is typically where prices continue trading away from. But this has not yet happened here, so now we are still kind of in the beginning of the process. Okay, we have prices currently seeking liquidity. It doesn't really know what direction it's going in, but the underlying liquidity is deciding all of these things. So we want to see prices poke down a little bit lower, below these lows. I think if price comes below these lows here, then we'll see a significant a rush higher, at least to these highs or to these highs here. Because this, of course, is the origin of the move that caused price to remove this area of supply, which was opposing supply. Let's just draw that off. So we had this here. It's tested it. This candle kind of went through it. This is actually the origin. This is the candle that went through it, but the origin of the move, because it's quite unclear, as we discussed in the symposium, is like this. Okay, so we're still looking for price to move into here. So I'm just going to pause this, and we'll come back to it in just a second. Okay, coming back. Yeah, we've moved above this little area here, but we're still looking to move through this area. This is micro supply, micro because when prices left this high, we were able to move below these lows, but we're still looking to move through. I don't know if we're going to come back. If we move above this high, then I think we'll challenge these highs and essentially move up here. But my order was to buy down here. So we'll have to wait to see. So we're going to pause and we'll come back. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we're going to reach this. I mean, we've moved above this high here. And so I'm thinking that we're just going to move up to these highs here and maybe beyond. But we had a pretty close fill here. I should have put my entry just here, but I'm a pretty conservative guy. So we'll pass on that one. But this is just a really nice example of, again, here we have an area of demand that consumed the supply, and why this is so important, as we illustrated on today's symposium. Okay, good. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. If you have any questions, once again, let me know. Thanks so much for watching.